Wow, who knew I'd be following someone who prepared a speech? I just have a few things jotted down, so bear with me. Our club is the newest club, obviously, in Rotary. Chartered in 2010. I am the third president of our club. So we're still learning. We're still working as we go. Some of the projects that we've been involved in, our first ever project was Tools for School. In our first year we raised money, but we also put together some school kits, backpacks with supplies for kids who need them. And that's something that is organized by the United Way, so we just helped with their program. We've kept that up over the last 3 years, and this year last year and also this year, we actually went down to the United Way, I can't remember what their building's called, the In-Kind Center, and stuffed the backpacks together and made full kits. So that was a great meeting for us. We did it as a hands-on meeting in lieu of one of our regular meetings at the Best Western there, and we had great attendance, and I think we exceeded their expectations for our club in terms of packing backpacks. So they gave us, once we filled all of the backpacks for, I think, grade 3s, they quickly scrambled and we started filling backpacks for junior high. So we did a good job there, I think. We're also involved in Santa's Breakfast. We help host the breakfast as part of the Festival of Trees. And that's something that I think we've also, this is our third year doing that as well. We of course are somewhat involved with the Run for Life. We've had I think people have seen the picture of our past president dressed as Daisy Duke, but we've done our water station for the past 3 years as well there, so that's good for us. We're very, very excited about a green gym that we're putting together. We're hoping that the ground is broke on that next spring, and that when next year's district governor comes for a visit, we'll have something physical to show for our club. We've also been involved in a graphing calculator campaign where grade 12s who no longer need their graphing calculators, we're trying to get those donated to the high schools so that there's some extra graphing calculators for kids who maybe can't afford a graphing calculator or who just forgot it or lost it or what have you. I'm sure we do a lot more than that. I just can't remember off the top of my head. If I remember something, I'll mention it, but I'll move on to sort of what I had prepared. I did want to give thanks to the Rotary Clubs of Spruce Grove, Stony Plain, as well as our Assistant District Governor and our District Governor for agreeing that this could be a jeans and jerseys night. This attire, I guess I'd say, has a special meaning for our club. We had our charter night in jeans and jerseys. We have our annual fundraiser in jeans and jerseys. And in particular, knowing that I would be president this year, I bought my jersey, or actually I guess I won it at the silent auction, at last year's fundraiser. So given the disagreement between the NHL and the Players Association, this may be the only time I get to wear it this year. This room actually I think also has a special meaning for our club. I wasn't around, I was in Grand Prairie when we first started and got together, but I believe that this is the location for the first meeting of what eventually became the Rotary Club of Parkland After Dark. So thank you also for choosing this venue. Where am I now? Mints. Cups of mints. We're a 3-year Rotary Club. We'd like to point out that we are learning. The mints that you're enjoying are by donation. We have a Polio Plus, pennies for polio bin over there, so I think the going rate for these things is 25 cents, which is a local retailer, so on your way out, please drop 25 cents. Or if you don't have 25 cents, we'll take $5. We'll take tunes. We're learning. The other thing that our club does that I'd like to do today is at our meetings we have Toast to Rotary International. We usually do this at the beginning of our meeting. We've learned that if we wait until the end of the meeting, sometimes the glasses are empty. So hopefully some of us still have some liquid in our glasses. And I'd like to propose today's toast. We choose a club from Rotary for each meeting. So today I've chosen the Rotary Club of Cardston. Why did I choose this club? Because our international theme this year is Peace Through Service. Some of you may have read, excuse me, may have read in Rotary Canada the story about the Waterton Glacier International Peace Park. It's also something that I read through email that our district governor had posted on it. And I believe it's also in the issue of Rotary International now, but I'm not sure of that. But anyway, the Rotary Club of Cardston, in about 1931, the president of that club formed the idea to create a peace park on the border with between Canada and the US. And by 1932, they had, this dream had come to fruition. They had the official declaration that there was a peace park. And every year now, there is a peace conference held at the Peace Park, at the Waterton Glacier Park, and they alternate every year between having the meeting in the US on the American side and on the Canadian side. So this year, I believe the meeting was in Kalispell. And what they do, it's a three-day meeting, sorry. And at the end of the conference, they have a white ribbon that symbolizes the border, the international boundary. The Rotarians on each side of the border hold hands and they pledge. They say a pledge not to take up arms against each other, to work for peace, to maintain liberty, and to strive for freedom, and to demand equal opportunities for all of mankind. This is why I chose this club for our international toast. So if you would, please join me in the spirit of truth, fairness, and friendship, and also peace through service, in toasting the Rotary Club of Parkland.
All right. Cardston. Cheers.
And just before I leave the mic, this is something new, so even members of my club may not have seen it, but I've got a little postcard made up. The idea being that each time we toast a club, we'll send a postcard to them. We had to sort of edit the wording because it's a group meeting today, but I'll pass these around. I'm going to just mail them in an envelope, so feel free to sign anywhere on the back if you like, and we'll get these sent to the Rotary Club of Cardston so that they know that we toasted them today.